Have you ever noticed that aging brings unexpected challenges, even in the most ordinary moments? You might think you know what to expect as you grow older, but there are some tough truths that no one talks about. Things like forgetting names, sudden exhaustion, and even changes in your body that leave you feeling frustrated. If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. These are the realities many seniors face as they age, and sometimes they catch us off guard. In this video, we'll walk you through 12 common struggles that many older adults experience and share practical, actionable tips to help you navigate them with grace. From managing memory lapses to staying active, healthy, and emotionally connected, you'll learn how to handle the challenges that come with aging. Plus, you'll hear real-life experiences, like Elena's story, a vibrant 67-year-old who's found herself facing challenges she never imagined. If you want to take control of your aging journey and discover simple strategies to improve your quality of life, you won't want to miss this video. We'll dive into topics like staying mentally sharp, dealing with unexpected fatigue, managing your health, and much more. By the end, you'll have the tools to feel empowered, proactive, and more confident in handling the changes that come with getting older. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started on making aging a little easier to navigate. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Number 1. Forgetting names and important details. Elena stood frozen in the produce aisle, her heart sinking as she realized she couldn't remember the name of the smiling woman standing before her. This wasn't just any stranger, it was her neighbor, someone she'd exchanged countless warm greetings and conversations with over the years. The moment stretched painfully long, the awkwardness settling like a heavy weight on Elena's chest. She felt a pang of embarrassment, a creeping self-doubt that whispered she might be losing her edge, her sharpness, the part of her that always prided itself on connection and attention to detail. This scenario is all too familiar for many seniors. Forgetting names or small but meaningful details can feel like a betrayal by your mind. It's not just inconvenient, it's disheartening, even isolating. These little lapses can chip away at your confidence, making you question your ability to navigate the relationships that once came so effortlessly. But let me assure you, if this resonates with you, you are far from alone. This is a natural, common part of aging that doesn't define your intelligence, your kindness, or your value. So, what can you do about it? The reassuring truth is that small, proactive steps can make a world of difference. Start by creating a habit of jotting down names and meaningful details about people you meet. Maybe it's a note about your neighbor's love for gardening or your doctor's penchant for sharing vacation stories. Keeping these notes in a journal, a planner, or even on your phone can act as a bridge for those moments when memory falters. Imagine walking into a gathering, glancing at your notes beforehand, and feeling prepared and at ease instead of nervous or apprehensive. For those tech-savvy seniors, setting reminders on your phone can be a game changer. If you know you'll see someone soon, a quick alert can nudge you to review their name and what matters to them. These simple systems can take the sting out of those forgetful moments, giving you the tools to maintain your confidence and preserve the connections you cherish so deeply. And if you find yourself forgetting despite your best efforts, remember this: vulnerability is not a weakness. It's an invitation to genuine connection. Don't be afraid to ask for a name again or admit you've drawn a blank. Most people will meet you with understanding, even warmth, as it shows you care enough to try. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence, kindness, and the effort to keep showing up, even when it feels hard. Have you ever had a moment like Elena's? If so, know that every challenge carries the seed of a solution, and you have the strength to overcome it. You're never alone in this journey, and every step forward is a triumph worth celebrating. Number 2. Dealing with sudden exhaustion. Elena had always been a force of nature, bustling through her days with ease, but recently, she began noticing an unsettling change. Tasks that once felt effortless, like preparing a simple lunch or taking a few laps around the house, now left her feeling drained and weary, as though the weight of her own body had doubled. The frustration was palpable, an invisible weight pressing down on her spirit. It wasn't just physical exhaustion, it was emotional too, a nagging sense of betrayal by her own body. For many seniors, this sudden, inexplicable fatigue creeps in unannounced, stealing moments of independence and leaving a trail of doubt and discouragement. It's a common aspect of aging, yet knowing this doesn't soften its sting. But how can you regain control and manage this unexpected depletion of energy? First and foremost, it's crucial to recognize that your body is asking for care and patience. Pacing yourself is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of self-compassion. Break down your day into manageable tasks and prioritize what truly matters. Instead of rushing to finish everything at once, take deliberate pauses. Resting between activities, even if only for a few minutes, can work wonders in replenishing your energy reserves. Hydration is another key player in combating fatigue. The subtle drag of dehydration can often go unnoticed, but its impact on energy levels is profound. Make it a habit to sip water throughout the day. Keep a favorite glass or bottle nearby as a gentle reminder. Similarly, focus on nourishing your body with small, balanced meals. Large, heavy meals can sap your strength, leading to energy crashes that leave you feeling sluggish. Instead, opt for nutrient-dense options like vibrant fruits, crisp vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods don't just sustain your body, they fuel it with vitality and life. And perhaps most importantly, listen to your body's whispers before they turn into shouts. If you feel the need to pause, lie down, or simply sit and soak in the quiet, honor that instinct. There's a deep wisdom in acknowledging when to rest, and it's not an indulgence, it's a necessity. Permit yourself to nap without guilt, to prioritize recovery without shame. These moments of stillness are not setbacks but stepping stones to greater resilience. Elena's story resonates because it's a reminder that aging isn't just about loss. It's about adapting, nurturing, and finding new rhythms that suit this chapter of life. Exhaustion may be a visitor, but it doesn't have to overstay its welcome. With mindful habits and a compassionate approach to self-care, you can reclaim your energy and embrace your days with renewed purpose and strength. Number 3. Unexpected weight gain. Elena had always prided herself on her active lifestyle. Her days were filled with leisurely walks through sunlit parks, tending to her blooming garden, and the occasional energizing trip to the gym. But recently, something unsettling began to happen. Her weight started creeping up, despite her best efforts to maintain the same routines. It wasn't just a few extra pounds. It felt like her body was betraying her, defying her hard work and the habits she had lovingly cultivated over the years. The frustration was palpable, leaving her feeling disheartened and defeated. Elena's struggle is one shared by countless seniors who face the confounding reality of unexpected weight gain, even when their lifestyle hasn't changed significantly. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This silent adversary, creeping weight, has a biological culprit, our metabolism. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows, becoming less efficient at burning calories. What once felt effortless, maintaining a steady weight, now feels like an uphill battle. For many, the weight seems to settle cruelly around the midsection, a constant, unwelcome reminder of the changes aging brings. So, how can you reclaim control and ease the emotional toll of this change? The journey begins with understanding and adapting to your body's evolving needs. While maintaining the same level of activity is admirable, aging bodies often require fewer calories. It's not about deprivation but about making deliberate, thoughtful choices. Shift your focus toward a diet rich in nutrient-dense foods, vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins that nourish your muscles, and hearty whole grains that fuel your energy. These small adjustments can make a significant impact, especially when paired with reducing processed foods and sugary treats that do little to serve your health. But diet alone isn't enough. Movement remains a powerful ally. While intense workouts may no longer feel feasible, your body still craves regular activity. A brisk 20 to 30-minute walk under the golden glow of the afternoon sun can do wonders, not just for your metabolism but for your mood. Engaging in gentle strength training exercises, even with light weights or resistance bands, can help preserve the precious muscle mass that becomes harder to maintain with age. And remember, muscles burn more calories, even at rest, acting as a silent hero in your fight against unwanted weight. This isn't about perfection or punishing yourself for the natural changes that come with age. It's about self-compassion and resilience. It's about recognizing that aging is not an enemy but a phase of life that requires grace, adaptability, and care. If you're feeling discouraged, know that you're not alone. This struggle is a shared experience, and it can be managed with patience and persistence. Celebrate small victories, each mindful meal, Each step taken in a walk, each moment you prioritize your health over fleeting frustration. Elena's story is a testament to the resilience within us all. Her weight gain wasn't just about numbers on a scale. It was a call to reimagine her relationship with her body, to embrace its needs, and to honor the wisdom it carries through the years. Let her journey inspire yours, a reminder that aging gracefully is less about fighting the inevitable and more about leaning into the change with hope, determination, and self-love. Number 4. Increased frequency of doctor visits. Elena had always cherished her independence and vitality, often boasting about how seldom she needed to see a doctor. But lately, her calendar seemed to be dominated by medical appointments. Whether it was for routine checkups, follow-ups, blood tests, or addressing a new, nagging concern, her days increasingly revolved around visits to the clinic. Each trip felt like a subtle reminder that her body was no longer the invincible vessel it once was. The once rare event of sitting in a waiting room had now become an unwelcome yet unavoidable part of her monthly routine. It wasn't just Elena who felt this way. For many, the journey of aging brings an undeniable increase in healthcare visits. The realization can be emotionally taxing, a mix of frustration, fear, and acceptance. It's easy to feel like your days are consumed by managing your health rather than truly living your life. The weight of tracking appointments, remembering prescriptions, and explaining symptoms can feel overwhelming, like an endless maze of responsibility. Yet, beneath the surface of these frequent visits lies a profound truth. They are a testament to resilience and self-care. Each appointment is a small act of courage, a choice to face potential challenges head-on rather than letting them fester in silence. They are an opportunity to catch issues early, to treat them while they're manageable, and to ensure a better quality of life for the years ahead. Screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and other age-related concerns are not just medical procedures. They're lifelines, allowing you to maintain control over your health and your future. For Elena, the turning point came when she decided to take control of the process rather than let it control her. She created a dedicated health journal, jotting down every symptom, every medication, and every question that arose between visits. She began maintaining a health calendar, complete with color-coded reminders for upcoming appointments and follow-ups. Slowly, what had felt overwhelming began to feel manageable, a routine born not out of necessity alone, but out of empowerment. It's natural to feel burdened by the increased attention our bodies demand as we age. The constant reminder of our mortality can feel heavy, even suffocating at times. But reframing these visits as acts of self-love and self-preservation can be transformative. Each visit is not a marker of decline but of determination, a reminder that you care enough to invest in yourself. So, while the road may feel long, remember that every step, every appointment, every test, every moment spent prioritizing your well-being is a step toward a healthier, more fulfilling life. You are not surrendering to age. You are embracing the wisdom it brings, armed with the knowledge that proactive care today is the foundation for a brighter, healthier tomorrow. Number 5. Difficulty concentrating. Elena used to find solace in the pages of her favorite novels, losing herself for hours in the intricate worlds of mystery and romance. But now, the comforting act of reading feels like a daunting task. The words blur together, her mind wanders, and she struggles to stay immersed in the story. What once felt effortless now feels like wading through a thick fog, leaving her frustrated and disheartened. If this resonates with you, know that you're not alone. The gradual decline in focus and memory is a natural part of aging, but it can feel like losing a piece of yourself, a loss of the sharpness and clarity that once defined your mental acuity. The good news? This is not the end of the story. You can reclaim your focus and keep your mind vibrant and alive with intentional practices. Think of your brain as a muscle. It thrives on challenges and stimulation. Start small, tackle a puzzle, immerse yourself in the logic of a crossword, or test your wit with a word game. These activities, seemingly simple, work wonders in rekindling your cognitive spark. Reading can still be a source of joy too. Approach it differently by breaking your sessions into bite-sized moments. Dive into shorter stories or compelling articles that captivate you without overwhelming your concentration. And why stop there? Embrace the thrill of learning something entirely new. Whether it's picking up a musical instrument, mastering a new language, or trying your hand at painting, these pursuits ignite your neural pathways and invigorate your mind. Every new skill you develop is like planting a seed in a fertile garden, allowing your brain to grow and flourish in unexpected ways. Equally important is nurturing your body to support your mind. A restful night's sleep is a powerful elixir for your brain, while physical exercise keeps blood flowing and your mental gears turning smoothly. Pair this with a diet rich in brain-boosting nutrients. Think leafy greens, omega-3s, and antioxidant-packed berries, and you have a recipe for sustained cognitive health. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. The frustration you feel is valid, but remember that with time, patience, and care, you can adapt and thrive. Every small step you take towards improving your focus is a testament to your resilience and determination. How do you keep your mind sharp and your spirit curious? Share your journey. It may inspire others to reignite their own spark of mental clarity. Number 6. Increased sensitivity to cold or heat. Elena once adored the feeling of a warm sunlit afternoon against her skin, the crisp air of a snowy winter morning brushing her cheeks. These moments used to bring her joy, grounding her in nature's rhythms. But recently, she's been caught off guard by how uncomfortable she feels during the extremes of summer's relentless heat or winter's biting chill. What was once invigorating now feels overwhelming, as if her body has turned into a sensitive instrument, reacting more sharply to the world around her. This heightened sensitivity to temperature changes is a reality many face as they age. The body's ability to regulate heat and cold diminishes, making once tolerable conditions feel almost unbearable. It can be disheartening, a reminder of how aging quietly changes the landscape of our daily lives. But while this change may feel isolating or frustrating, it's possible to adapt and reclaim your comfort with a few intentional adjustments. The secret lies in preparation and awareness. Dressing in layers becomes not just a fashion choice but a survival strategy. Each piece of clothing is a tool for creating the perfect microclimate for your body. On hot days, lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton or moisture-wicking blends can help manage sweat and keep you cool. In contrast, colder weather calls for layering cozy materials like fleece or wool, with outerwear designed to insulate and shield you from the wind. Beyond clothing, small changes in your environment can transform how you experience temperature extremes. During winter, a soft heating pad can provide a gentle, reassuring warmth for chilly evenings, while an extra blanket draped over your bed adds an inviting cocoon of comfort. In the heat of summer, cool compresses on your neck or wrists can provide instant relief, and a well-placed fan or air conditioning can turn a stifling room into a sanctuary. These thoughtful adjustments are more than just practical, they're acts of self-care. They're a way of honoring your changing body, listening to what it needs, and responding with kindness. So, have you noticed yourself becoming more sensitive to the weather? If so, what little rituals or changes have you found that help bring you comfort and peace in every season? Number 7. Grumpy or shorter temper. As Elena gracefully navigates the later chapters of her life, she begins to notice a disconcerting change creeping into her emotional landscape, an unexpected irritability that wasn't there before. The smallest inconveniences, like a delayed delivery, a missed appointment, or even a misplaced pair of glasses, can spark an overwhelming wave of frustration. It feels foreign to her, unsettling and almost out of character, a sharp contrast to the patience she once prided herself on. She wonders why these emotions bubble to the surface so quickly now, leaving her feeling drained and uneasy. This transformation, while disheartening, is a natural part of aging. Hormonal shifts, subtle changes in brain chemistry, and the cumulative stress of life's mounting responsibilities can amplify emotions, making them feel heavier and harder to manage. It's as if the once calm waters of her inner world are now more prone to turbulent storms. But even in this struggle, there lies a profound opportunity to reclaim peace and balance. The good news is that irritability does not have to take the wheel. With intentional effort and compassionate self-care, Elena can steer herself back to emotional equilibrium. One powerful tool at her disposal is the art of deep breathing. When the heat of frustration begins to rise, she can pause, close her eyes, and take a series of deep, deliberate breaths. Inhaling slowly, holding the air gently for a few moments, and exhaling as though releasing the tension from her very soul can create an immediate sense of calm. This simple practice acts like an anchor, grounding her in the present moment and taming the storm within. Mindfulness, too, offers a lifeline. By setting aside a few minutes each day to quietly reflect on her feelings, Elena can begin to understand the roots of her irritability. Is it fatigue? A sense of overwhelm? Or perhaps a hidden fear of losing control over her surroundings? Acknowledging these emotions without judgment allows her to respond with kindness and clarity, rather than reacting impulsively. But perhaps the most transformative practice is one of gratitude. Each morning, as the soft light of dawn filters through her curtains, or in the stillness before sleep, Elena can reflect on 3 things she is grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of her favorite blanket, the taste of freshly brewed coffee, or the gentle laughter of a friend on the phone. Over time, this habit rewires the brain, training it to seek out the good in life, no matter how small or fleeting. Gratitude becomes a balm, softening the edges of irritation and nurturing a more peaceful, joyful perspective. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. A shorter temper may be a surprising companion on the journey of aging, but it doesn't have to define the road ahead. Through mindful breathing, heartfelt gratitude, and the courage to face her emotions head-on, Elena can rediscover the tranquility that once felt so natural. Aging may bring its share of challenges, but with resilience and grace, she can turn even this struggle into a chapter of growth, understanding, and renewed emotional balance. Number 8. Loss of independence. Elena had always prided herself on her fierce independence. For as long as she could remember, she thrived on the sense of control that came with managing her own life. Whether it was running errands, tending to her home, or meticulously planning her day, she relished the autonomy of doing things her way, on her terms. It wasn't just about completing tasks. It was about the joy of self-reliance, the deep satisfaction of knowing she could depend on herself. But lately, Elena has begun to feel the slow erosion of that cherished independence. Tasks that once felt effortless now seem daunting. Carrying a basket of groceries, climbing a step stool to reach a high shelf, or even managing the upkeep of her home feels heavier, not just physically, but emotionally. The thought of needing help cuts deeply, stirring a quiet storm of frustration, sadness, and even fear. Each time she considers reaching out, she wrestles with an inner voice whispering, "If I ask for help, am I giving up a piece of myself?" This shift is painful for Elena, but she's starting to uncover a truth that she hadn't allowed herself to fully see before. Accepting help isn't a defeat, it's an act of resilience. It's not about surrendering her independence, but about redefining it. By leaning on others when necessary, she is choosing to preserve her energy for what matters most. The moments of joy, creativity, and connection that fill her soul. Elena has begun to view asking for help as an act of bravery, not weakness. The vulnerability required to admit that she can't do everything alone takes a strength she never knew she possessed. When her daughter helps her with groceries, or when a friend stops by to lend a hand with the garden, she's discovering the beauty of interdependence. A gentle reminder that life isn't meant to be navigated in isolation. In time, Elena has learned that asking for help doesn't diminish her worth or capability. Instead, it creates space for her to focus on the aspects of life that bring her fulfillment. By delegating the tasks that drain her, she has more energy for the things she loves. Reading by the fire, sharing laughter with friends, or taking long walks in the crisp morning air. This transformation hasn't been easy. There are still days when she struggles with the prideful instinct to do it all alone. But now, Elena reminds herself that accepting help is an act of self-care and self-preservation. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a testament to her courage and adaptability. For anyone facing a similar adjustment, Elena offers this wisdom. Don't see asking for help as a loss. See it as a way to regain freedom in a different form. A freedom that allows you to focus on what truly nourishes your spirit. And remember, independence doesn't mean doing everything alone. Sometimes, it means having the strength to reach out. Have you faced the challenge of asking for help? How did you cope with the emotions that came with it? Number 9. Managing medications. Elena has always prided herself on her independence, especially when it came to her health. For years, she took her medications with unwavering precision, confident in her ability to stay on top of her prescriptions. But as time passed, the growing complexity of her medication routine began to weigh on her. Juggling multiple prescriptions, each with its timing and dosage, became a source of mounting frustration. The fear of missing a dose or accidentally taking the wrong pill cast a shadow over her once reliable system, leaving her feeling overwhelmed and deeply concerned about her health. For many, managing medications in later life becomes a silent struggle, a delicate balancing act between maintaining health and battling the creeping anxiety of making mistakes. It's a challenge that often goes unnoticed until its consequences become painfully clear. But it doesn't have to be this way. By implementing thoughtful strategies, You can transform this daunting task into a manageable part of your daily routine, restoring a sense of control and peace of mind. Tips for effortless medication management. 1. Embrace the pill organizer as your ally. A pill organizer may seem simple, but it can be a lifesaver. With compartments for each day and time of the week, it offers clarity and eliminates guesswork. Sorting your medications in advance not only reduces the chance of errors, but also provides a visual reminder of what needs to be taken and when. Every filled compartment becomes a small victory in staying on top of your health. 2. Let technology be your guide. In a world brimming with digital solutions, why not leverage technology for your health? Smartphone apps and alarms can act as your steadfast reminders, alerting you precisely when it's time to take your medication. Some apps even allow you to track doses and send notifications to loved ones if a dose is missed, creating a safety net for those moments when life gets busy or memory falters. 3. Keep a comprehensive medication list. A meticulously updated list of all your medications is an invaluable tool. Note the names, dosages, and schedules of each prescription, and carry this list with you wherever you go. Share it with your healthcare provider during appointments to ensure they have a clear understanding of your regimen. This not only fosters better care but also prevents potential conflicts between medications. 4. Lean on loved ones for support. There's strength in admitting you need help. Reach out to a family member, friend, or caregiver who can assist you in managing your medications. Whether it's organizing your pill box, setting up reminders, or simply checking in, their support can be a reassuring presence in navigating this aspect of your health. 5. Consult your pharmacist or doctor. Sometimes, medication routines become complicated due to overlapping prescriptions or unnecessary complexity. Regular consultations with your healthcare provider can help streamline your regimen. They can identify opportunities to combine medications, switch to simpler dosages, or even eliminate redundant prescriptions, making your routine more manageable. Number 10. Navigating technology. Elena has always found joy in exploring her smartphone and computer, delighting in the way they kept her connected to the world. But lately, the ever-evolving digital landscape has begun to feel like a labyrinth. The constant influx of new apps, complex software updates, and unintuitive interfaces leaves her feeling frustrated and disconnected, as though the very tools meant to bridge the gap between her and her loved ones are now creating barriers. The flicker of doubt in her ability to keep up weighs heavily on her heart. She feels torn between a yearning to remain engaged and the sinking fear of being left behind in this fast-paced, digital era. Yet, Elena refuses to surrender to these challenges. She is determined to reclaim her confidence and reignite the spark of curiosity that once made learning new technology a thrilling adventure. Here's how Elena, and others like her, can turn these struggles into opportunities for growth and reconnection. Take a class. Seek out classes at community centers or libraries specifically designed for seniors. These welcoming environments often provide patient instructors and peers who understand the unique challenges of learning technology later in life. The camaraderie in these classes can transform an intimidating experience into a shared journey of discovery. Ask for assistance. Don't shy away from leaning on younger family members or friends. Sharing these moments of learning can create unexpected bonds, as they patiently guide you through the maze of settings and apps. There's a quiet beauty in bridging generational gaps through shared understanding and collaboration. Simplify your devices. Consider customizing your devices to suit your needs. Larger fonts can ease the strain on your eyes, while simplified interfaces and easily accessible features can strip away unnecessary complexity. This act of tailoring your devices can feel like reclaiming control in a world that sometimes feels too fast-paced to navigate. Stay patient. Above all, remember to be kind to yourself. Learning anything new takes time, and technology is no exception. Each small step forward is a triumph, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Let go of the pressure to master everything at once, and instead celebrate the courage it takes to keep learning. Navigating technology as you age isn't just about staying connected. It's about embracing the challenge, fostering resilience, and discovering a newfound sense of empowerment. With patience, support, and a willingness to adapt, you can overcome the obstacles and transform frustration into the triumph of staying engaged with the people and world you love. Number 11. Maintaining mental health. As Elena gracefully navigates the intricate tapestry of aging, She has grown deeply aware of the tender yet vital need to care for her mental health. The silent companions of aging, anxiety, depression, or loneliness, can sometimes cast long shadows, especially as physical changes reshape the rhythm of daily life and cherished routines give way to unfamiliar adjustments. Elena's journey is a reminder that mental health is not merely a facet of well-being but the cornerstone of living with peace, dignity, and joy. Embracing the emotional ebbs and flows with compassion has become her guiding light, a beacon illuminating her path through this transformative chapter. To nurture and strengthen your mental health, consider these heartfelt approaches. Stay connected. Human connections are the lifeblood of emotional well-being. Rekindle old friendships, cherish family bonds, and create new relationships. Even a brief conversation or shared laughter can bridge the chasm of isolation and bring warmth to the soul. Remember, you are never truly alone when you open your heart to connection. Engage in activities that spark joy. The pursuit of hobbies and activities that resonate with your spirit can be profoundly healing. Whether it's the quiet solace of gardening, the rhythmic strokes of painting, or the exhilarating thrill of learning something new, these moments of joy anchor your mind in the present and fill your heart with purpose. Seek professional help when needed. Life's challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming, and seeking help is a courageous act of self-love. Mental health professionals offer a sanctuary of understanding, guiding you toward clarity and equipping you with tools to reclaim your emotional balance. Practice mindfulness and grounding techniques. Inhale deeply and let go of the chaos within. Practices like meditation, yoga, or even a simple gratitude ritual can transform your emotional landscape. These mindful moments act as a balm, soothing your spirit and grounding you in the beauty of the present moment. Elena's story is not merely a tale of aging but a testament to resilience and emotional rebirth. By embracing her vulnerabilities, she has discovered an unshakable inner strength. Let her journey inspire you to honor your emotions, seek solace in connections, and find meaning in every breath of this remarkable, evolving life. Number 12. Adapting to changes in lifestyle. Elena had always cherished her active and vibrant lifestyle, a life filled with long walks under the golden sun, the rhythmic energy of her favorite workouts, and the joy of indulging in fresh, wholesome meals. But as the seasons of life shifted, she found herself facing unexpected changes that demanded her resilience and courage. Her once familiar routines began to feel like distant memories, replaced by the daunting reality of adapting to a new way of living. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The process of change was anything but easy. It came with moments of frustration, of staring at her reflection in the mirror and wondering if she could ever find that same spark again. Yet, deep within her heart, Elena knew that life wasn't about resisting change. It was about embracing it, reshaping it, and discovering the hidden beauty within it. Here are some powerful strategies to help navigate the emotional and practical challenges of adapting to lifestyle changes. 1. Be flexible. Accept the flow of life with grace. Life's changes can feel like a storm, uprooting everything familiar. But within that storm lies the opportunity for growth. Allow yourself to bend, not break, in the face of new circumstances. Celebrate small victories, whether it's finding joy in a modified routine or simply acknowledging the courage it takes to try. Flexibility is not a sign of weakness but of strength, a testament to your ability to rise and adapt. 2. Set realistic goals. Honor your current journey. Gone are the days when Elena could easily run 5 miles without a second thought. Instead of dwelling on what she once did, she learned to honor what she could do now. Setting achievable, meaningful goals helped her rekindle her sense of purpose. Whether it was a 10-minute morning stretch or preparing a nourishing meal, each goal became a step forward, a reminder that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. 3. Stay active. Redefine what movement means. Staying active doesn't have to mean high-intensity workouts or marathon sessions at the gym. For Elena, it meant finding joy in gentler activities, like the calming rhythm of yoga, the meditative pace of a neighborhood walk, or even the simple act of gardening. The movement became less about perfection and more about connection, to her body, to nature, and to the present moment. 4. Seek support. You're not alone on this path. Adapting to change can feel isolating, but Elena found solace in the strength of the community. She joined a local support group where others shared their stories of resilience, laughter, and tears. These connections reminded her that she wasn't walking this path alone. There's profound healing in sharing your struggles, hearing others' journeys, and realizing that together, we're stronger than the challenges we face. Elena's journey of adaptation taught her that life's changes, though unwelcome at times, have the power to reveal untapped reservoirs of strength and grace. By embracing flexibility, setting realistic goals, staying active, and seeking the support of others, she rediscovered a version of herself she never knew existed. A version that wasn't bound by the past but inspired by the possibilities of the present. Change, she realized, wasn't the end of her story. It was the beginning of a beautiful, uncharted chapter. As we close this chapter on adapting to lifestyle changes, we hope Elena's journey and the strategies shared have inspired you to embrace the transformations in your own life with courage and grace. Life is a constant evolution, and every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward growth and resilience. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Is there one piece of advice or strategy that resonated deeply with you? Perhaps it's the importance of flexibility, the power of setting realistic goals, or the reminder that movement and connection can take many forms. Comment below with one thing you've learned and how you plan to bring it into practice in your own life. Your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt stories, practical advice, and empowering strategies to navigate life's changes. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Glowing Star.